Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I want to show an example of how you can use the mail merge feature in Microsoft Publisher. What I have here is just an example or a template of a newsletter that an agent is using, and what you can see here on the screen is we have the return address information, but we don't have the recipient's information. So I want to show you how you can use your CSV file, or that Excel spreadsheet with all of your contact list information. So let's go ahead, we'll use this as an example. I'm already in Publisher. I've clicked on the Mailings tab, and this is where I get my choices for the mail merge and selecting the recipients. So what I want to do is go ahead and we're going to do a mail merge. I need to select my recipients. I'm going to use an existing list, so I'll just tap on that, and then the computer's asking, okay, where is that list that you want to use? Well, I happen to have saved it to my desktop. The default name, usually if you export a CSV file, is just going to be contacts. I didn't change it, I kept it that. So that's the file I want to use. Then you're going to be asked, how do you want to separate the characters, or how do you want to divide the data in your address list? I usually just choose comma, and I keep this tick box checked, where it's just letting the computer know that that first row in my spreadsheet is actually going to be the label of the columns. For example, it's going to say first name, last name, home address, home street, home city, that sort of thing. So I'm letting the computer know to ignore the first row because those are actually just identifying information tabs. Alright, we'll choose OK. The computer is now letting me know that it recognizes I had 5 entries in my file. This is where I get to choose if I want to include everyone or just someone. Let's see, Christmas is over, so let's just say I don't want to include Santa Claus, so I uncheck him, and I want to keep the other 4. So then I just click OK. And now I get to choose the fields that I want to use, because remember, in our field we have, in our file we have more than just their name and their address. We likely have other sphere information, birthday, anniversary, email addresses, phone numbers. Those aren't the things that go on the address label, correct? Alright, but I do know that I want the first name. Let me go ahead and make that an appropriately sized box here. Get rid of the blank one that was my space holder. Alright, this is where I want the address label to go. So we have first name, space, and then I want to come back, insert their last name. Then the next line generally has the home address, which for this file just means what is the house number. Space, home street, tab down, or enter down rather, because the next line is usually going to be the home city, space, the home state, space, and the home postal code or zip code. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like on your screen. That's fine. When you do Control P or a print preview and that's generated, then what you're going to see here is in very teeny tiny print. Let's make that bigger. It's now inserted, as you can see, the first name, last name, my fake address with the fake city, fake state. Let's go ahead and see if one of my other pages has a real city or a real state. Alright. There we are. And you can just tab through, check all of them, confirm that your information came through appropriately. Apparently I had the sheriff in there. But this is a very quick, very easy way for you to have all of your items self-addressed. And you can just go ahead and print them off. They're going to be individualized to each of your contacts, and then you can send them from there. I hope this helps.